Hello, 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 I'm the PaintedDog and welcome back to a new season of Timberborn. This will be season 2 and we are playing as Iron Teeth on the Craters map. So let's get this sorted out. This will be the water pops 2 for a second. Let's pause this. Let's take a quick peek at the map. So we have a water source in here with 5 water sources. Then we have some bad water sources there. Nothing in there. 2 up there. Anyway. We have 3 more clean water sources. The outflow there. And nothing in there is underground ruins with outflow there. So what I might do in the future is open this up so it can flow out here. Maybe build a dam here to keep a bit of water in there. We can dam this up so it flows out here. So then we can always do something with that. This side we might want to dam this up to some extent. Get water and dam it up there. So water can flow through here maybe. Dam that, so this bad water can basically flow down here. So this will be normal water, clean water coming from here. Might want to add in a place for that to go afterwards. Might just be tempted to get it to flow down here as well, but we can work around that. We can do something with this. I just like the idea of this here. Or some of this water can flow in here as well. Always just build a dam with a couple of sluices or floodgates in here. So there's a place for the water to go. But that's way down the line. First up, we're going to need to do something here. So with our new town, there's a couple of things that I like to put in here. Both of the factions have their strong points and their weak points for me. For my playstyle, but I have to say I like the Iron Teeth quite a lot. So let's get that going there. That might be a bit too far. And get a couple of water pumps. I'm gonna put one there. And then around. I won't be building all at the same time. But I just want to get some things in place for later on. Something like that. Go down there. Hook that up. And we are going to need a gatherer in there. Lumberjack. I'm going to build up a storage on that side. I haven't played on this map yet, but I had a quick look around and had a bit of a think what I want to do. And yeah, this map really has potential. I'm quite excited to get this going. So this will be for planks. And yeah, I'm still trying to find my feet with the Iron Teeth. When I played this just for fun with Iron Teeth a couple of months ago, I really enjoyed it. It's a bit finicky, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. Now hopefully we can get that set up. I'm going to only plant cassava. Kohlrabi is great, I can eat that raw, but yeah, if you take the cassava, or the kohlrabi is 3 days for 2, cassava is 5 days for 1. But if you go to here and you go to the fermenter, you take 4 cassava, you turn it into 10. So yeah, and it's a bit more filling. So I think let's just go for cassava from the start. Get that planted up. Okay, that's a bit too far. Ooh, I'm going to unpause you. Pause you. So you can still get down there. Let me just extend this road out. And plant up all available spaces. get you sorted out and paused. Yeah, get that in. Then, since it's for iron teeth, we need breeding pods. Get this turned around. I can get my bearings. I like to put a lot in here. Get that major prioritized. And then just pause everything except 2. Yeah, something like that. You are also going to be a high priority. And high priority, and obviously woodcutters, definitely. Gatherer, definitely. So, landscaping. For now, I'm going to place in a dam there, and I want a dam on this side. But I'm going to pause that so I can build this first. And then I'm going to put this at a somewhat higher priority right there. Because I want to get the fermenter up and running as soon as possible. I'm going to put a couple in there. We're going to need, I'm going to use water wheels. Pause everything except for that one. Put that at a higher priority. Pause these two. Do something like that. Why pause? I can just let this run. Tree cutting. Take everything there. This side, take everything there. And then this bit I will check a mark. So let me just do that and I'll see you now. So the reason why we are checkerboarding this, if we get to a place where we clear cut everything and we need to build a way to get either to more wood sources or to get a sustainable wood source and we don't have anything, then you basically your colony is dead. By checkerboarding, you let the trees that are in between here, if they are mature, they can cause more trees to spawn close by. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that. I cut that tree so we can do that. This will be for planks. Did I set you up? Yes, I did. Those two are set up. So we want to unlock the forest as soon as possible. But if you take a look there, we are going to need planks. So for that, let's get a lumber mill up. And then just for ease, let's put one in there. This will be for plank or logs. And there will be one for planks. Beginning, I'm not placing in a lot because a lot of storage, because otherwise I'm going to produce planks and then we're going to run out of logs. So for this, let's go cassava, and over here let's go for grilled cassava, or fermented. What do I say grilled? Fermented cassava. And I might want to put another one in here for planks, but I'll leave that for now. Storage, let's put in a water tank there. Get that paused. Get all of this paused for now. I want to build this first. No, sorry for the voice crack there. Get them to build that first so we can get that done. We have a couple of farmers, great. Let's put in a couple of these. I'm not going to let them build them yet. Now, get one of those locked. I want them to get to this side as soon as possible. So hopefully we can get that sorted out. So let them do their thing. We need to build that as soon as possible. This cassava will take a couple of days to grow, 5 days. But then we're going to need a fermenter because I can't eat the raw cassava. And the berries won't last. So all of that's sorted out. I'm going to extend this path up to about there. Later on I want this path to go over there. There. Something like that. Now this will also extend over there. Then we can do something like that. Place one in there when I get a staircase up and running, but for now that's fine. And get that bit clear cut. Come on, guys. I don't want any beaver to die because of hunger. I thought you were able to get to that bit there. I'm just going to take that bit out. There you go. Maybe fill in this. Might just go for that for now as well. Okay, so they need to spark a bit, eh? This guy just sitting and waiting. No other storage, so it's understandable, but yeah. Okay, now you can start moving around. I want that water wheel built and that fermenter going. So for the bad tide, what I want to do is 2 spaces here that water can flow through and flow off the map. I want to open that up, but I want to get it floodgates in here as well, and a couple of levees just to keep water in here. But if it's bad tide, I want a couple of floodgates there, 2 there. If you go up here, if you take a look here, bit of a natural gully going through here. So what I want to do then is build up a couple of levees up to there, so it's the same water level. Not necessary, but I think that would be nice. And then add in 3, I believe it's 3, space for 3, yeah, 3 floodgates there, and then a couple of levees and floodgates here. So when it's bad tide, you open those up, and you open 1 or 2 of these up, so water can flow through there and here, because this can handle a bit more water. So then the rest will flow down here, and with these floodgates closed, these open, the rest of it will flow down here. Hopefully we don't get spillage into our town, but we'll see about that. When it's normal water, we'll close these up, open all of these, let it flow through here, open these couple of floodgates, close that one so it can flow, or even open that one still, and let it flow everywhere. You are for fermented cassava. I said I like to up the priority of these buildings. Let's take one of those as well. I might want to add in another water pump as well. Being filled up with cassava. Going to pause you for now. Need to get that built. We have all the logs, but they are just being difficult now. Later on I want to take those berries out so we can go through, but at this stage we don't really have the means to do that. Bear in mind, let's unpause that. And unpause this water tank. Now they can produce cassavas. I'm going to up the work time just for now. And I placed the farms over here. I know there's a bit of green space there, but this will be for tree production later on. So yeah, I want to move this over here to this side. You can always get a fluid dump maybe in here. So it does a bit of irrigation over this side as well. I'm going to get a water pump going. For another water pump going. Hopefully we can get that sorted out for us. Water and food I like to do highest workplace priority. Just to make sure that we can get that up and running. And keep that up and running. So if we run out of beavers, those are the ones that will be replaced first. I need to get one of these going as well. Another one of these. Let's prioritize just firstly for harvesting. And then later on for planting. Because these guys go out, harvest one and replant it immediately. And that's great and all, but then you get the situation where there's a lot that's already grown, but we're not being harvested. For first science, we're going to unlock the forester. Going to take one of these. Let me move you up a little bit so you can get everywhere. Take that. Up for priority. And then just delete you. You can get to more of these trees. Get one of those going. I'm going to decrease the worker now and I'm going to pause one of these dudes. Just to get another farmhouse going. Might even want to split this, get two working in here and one in there for planting. Just for now while we are still low on beavers. And then one dies of old age. We'll get more. We have kids ready to go. Food supply is not too bad, but it's not the best. Let's get that going and that going. Because we are approaching the max for the fermented cassavas. We're going to need a couple of haulers sooner rather than later. We can get these two up and run. Okay, that's already built. Just need to get that one sorted. We have quite a lot of logs. Okay, so hopefully they can get sorted. We have 13 beavers living outside. Homeless beavers. That's fine. Hopefully these two children can grow up rather quickly. We can get more workforce in. Let's see how this goes. But I have to say, I really like this game again. With the new update. This is experimental update 6. It dropped a while ago, but yeah, I really just wait a couple of weeks to see if it's stable enough to do something with it. And yeah, at this stage it's fine. I was a bit too slow, and now there's 2 trees in that gap. I'm just going to go ahead and uproot them. I like a road going through here so we can get to the side over the dam. So I want to put a dam in there, and I want to maybe create a sort of an arch with dams over here. So when the bad tide comes in through here, it just flows out. We get a bit more space on this side for the water. Need to keep on top of this so we can get that road in. There you go. I'm going to put all 3 of these small ones up and running. And then maybe this water tank as well. So I could get a bit of water on this side as well. Food situation is slightly improving, which is great. Wood supply is starting to run low on that side, but that's okay. Thought another one died, but yeah, it's another place that got built, so that's okay. We need those small beavers to grow up. I'm going to leave that one for now. As soon as this is filled up and this storage is filled up, it's 33 planks right there. For the forester we're going to need 7. That's a lot, eh? I'm going to unpause 2 more of these breeding pods. Get you done. $117, this requires 75 and 50, so yeah, this is just not producing just enough. Or it's just short. We'll take a couple of berries in there. Get this one done and get a couple of berries in there. So that's basically filled up to max. We need to get the water tanks up and running. Nothing to do in range. Just get those 4 logs, then we can sort you out. Take you and put you somewhere else. No cassavas in there, so yeah, that's fine. As soon as you're basically done emptied, we're going to take you out. Without that tank unpaused. So drought's fine, we still have these dams that will hold back a bit of water. And the first one will probably be like 2 days. So no worries there. If we get a bad tide sooner rather than later, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Everything will die off, we won't have enough water stored up, so yeah, that would be bad, but we can live with it. Hopefully. Did I up the workplace priority? Yes, I did. Okay. At this stage, the fermenters are somewhat keeping up with the cassavas, but I'm going to need haulers as soon as possible. Get you out of there so you can do a bit of hauling. But I'm going to get that built as well. And our farmers so far are keeping up with everything. Okay, Forester, unlock this bad boy. Put you in there. And it's up your priority. You can work in there, get a bit of science for us. I want to get the floodgates next. Cattle levies, but I think floodgates, so we can get that sorted out first. It's a 3-day drought. Just need to keep an eye out on the water levels. Halfway up that step. Just need to keep an eye out. So this is basically standing still now. That's the other problem that we're having with that. Do we want to go power wheel? But that's 100 logs. I'm gonna pause that guy. Get that in there. If we have abundance of logs, great, but we don't have. They change this up. Usually that small one, but this one there's 4 beavers running around in here to produce 300 horsepower. Which is great if you have logs, but I don't have it. Did we have another one? Die of old age? No. We have another building coming online, so I'm going to get to grow up. So plant trees, I want oaks in there. Same over there. How far is your reach? So those ones you won't be able to reach. Oh, just checking. Yeah. That's fine. We'll survive this one. But we'll survive. We have 4 berries. See, this is a bit close. We're cutting it a bit close. So hopefully we can get this sorted. So we don't struggle with that for the next one. So I'm going to unpause that compact water wheel right there. And then hopefully that can be built now. And then we're going to unpause that as well. We have 1 beaver in excess. Hopefully they can get the stuff done. What about pause? I was wondering why it was so quiet. No beavers running around. And we made our first drought. But I think this will be a good place to end the episode. So we started our next Timberborn Let's Play. Yeah, hopefully we can last in this colony. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Cheerio.